What's up, people, and welcome to 365, your number one stop show for everything entertainment, movies, music, and of course, entertainment gossip. My name is Queen Ibanigo, and on Instagram, you know it as Alex Reina. And you know how we do this, we are not alone. We are here with our peeps. So
Hi, guys.
Hi.
We don't go anywhere.
Yeah, I can't do this without them. So hello, Faith.
Hi, Queen.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. I like your look. I'm always liking Queen's look, guys.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
It's a love for
Thank
me.
you.
This is ladies' love.
I know, right?
I love it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, guys. Welcome back to the show. It's your girlfriend, SJ. And you know, as we will always say, fasten your seatbelts because today's gist is an amazing one. Don't go anywhere.
They're not going anywhere because today's gist is something else entirely, guys. So
Exactly.
it's Joyoma, Sheen_Joyoma on Instagram. So you guys have fun and enjoy this episode.
So guys, we're going on a quick break. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Welcome back, guys. So let's hear from Joy what Joy has to say to us for today.
Well, guys, if you are on YouTube
Yeah.
and you're seeing what's trending right now, okay, basically, a popular pastor, Femi Lazarus, has held a podcast or something of the sort. He had an interview with some ladies, and these ladies have something in common. They were all victims of abusive relationships. And this is like the first time in a long time that we're actually getting the details of what it's like to be in an abusive relationship and how difficult it is to come out. So one lady actually had her own view. She said that she didn't have anyone to turn to. She was in 100 level when she met this guy.
I think she was
and
she was naive,
yeah, she
maybe.
was young. I mean, 100 level, come on, you're just starting school. But then she said she didn't have any fatherly figure, so to speak. So this guy came up and the usual "I love you" and all that. And then a relationship, and this guy is beating the hell out of her. But she can't leave because she has no one else to turn to. And the guy actually went on to say that he's doing it to make her better, to discipline
What do
her.
you mean? So when you kill
That
someone,
was what he
when
said.
you kill someone,
and
are
the-
you trying to make them better, or you're trying to it doesn't make sense. It
No,
doesn't make
the
sense.
story
for
does
now.
not even end
Actually,
there. I mean,
I won't blame her. She was young and she was in school. You understand? So then, like, people may be in an abusive relationship and they may not even know what it is. They may not know like what it entails, like if they should leave and all. Like Faith even said last time we were discussing. Faith said you're in an abusive relationship, they're killing you and you're still there. You people don't know what some people are going through. Like most people don't even have to speak about it. Either the person has been like her all in all, like maybe not her first relationship, because most people going through thousands of relations like so many times before they not get the other
Finally
person.
decide.
But you hear people say, oh, nobody's perfect. Maybe he's beating me, but he's providing. Maybe he's he's and let me say
he's doing something.
yes,
right?
let's just say emotional abuser. Like he doesn't really care about emotions, but he's providing. Like, come on, you have to have it. For me, 50-50, like stuff for
Balance
everywhere.
it.
Balance it, or don't be beating me and telling me that buy me chivita. I think she
Like,
she
yeah,
said
she
she
made
likes chivita.
she made a statement.
No.
And then
No, the
whenever
fact
he
is,
beats her,
he said they'll
he
buy her
will
something.
get her chivita. But really, I really don't know why people just feel very comfortable to stay in an abusive relationship. How do you feel when they hit you? Like when he hits you, how do you feel? What comes to your mind? And you are still there. And the worst part of it is some persons will tell you, we still want to get married. You know, in that relationship, he's pounding you, like he slaps you. And then you're still having a second thought of going into marriage with that kind of a person. Really,
Okay,
your
let's-
life is at stake because if you don't correct it at that point in time, it's going to do a whole lot to you because it's a long future. Trust me, you cannot be in a relationship where the young man is beating you.
But wait.
then there are different
And then he
Let's-
gets you your
look
favorite
at
drink.
You guys, let's look at this
After he
thing now.
finished beating
Wait,
you.
before-
Let's
before
look at
we
this thing
go
now.
into
You know, we
that.
even have like this modern days now. They are like event planners, all these surprise packages. You see, oh, I'm sorry, of 20 million, the guy is giving the girl 20 million, or maybe giving her a lot of money, gifts and everything, and maybe trying to apologize to her for like something he must have done or she must have done.
So
like,
you're saying the
whichever
20
way.
million naira
So I'm
is
just
to
saying,
cover up
I'm just
the
saying now,
victim.
so I'm just saying now, most people actually don't even mind.
Okay.
I've heard a girl, she said, he provides for me, he gives me the money. If like he should paint me blue and black, you see that money, we are going to die there.
That's, I think that's for her.
That's for her. There's so many, there are so many persons in it. Let's not, people actually don't come out to say, but there are so many persons in it.
But can we
there are
first of
people
all
that are in abusive relationship,
like,
but because of what they are getting,
first of all, can we just define this thing called abusive relationships? Because I believe the reason that some ladies are still in these relationships is because they're not really sure what it is to be abusive.
For that, your friend, Queen just
that,
said something now that her friend said she doesn't mind being beaten.
They may think that,
I'm pretty sure that if she knows the real definition of abusive relationship, she won't say that. She will know that her life is so precious.
Yeah, some people may think that, because abusing is not just physical. It's not just, you can abuse with your words, you can abuse with emotion. Because there are some guys that they will never touch a lady, but they are so good at emotionally manipulating these ladies to do things that they will never do.
Exactly.
So some ladies need to like know what it means to be in an abusive relationship. Because some people believe that, is beating is normal. Don't fathers beat their children. So people have that kind of view, like, he's just trying to discipline somebody.
Or they may even see the beating
and they may
as
see
love.
that. Exactly. Because this
you're
come out and
correcting
say,
me, or maybe you're trying to make me, like the girl said, she said,
like, you
she's trying to make her better, like, you did this, let me just touch her small, maybe let her brain reset, or whatever it is. But it doesn't make sense. There are a lot of abusers, like emotional, what's it called, physical, like a lot.
But the ladies that are in these relationships, I think not just ladies though, guys, but mostly ladies, because then they are the ones that are mostly overpowered. True. So if you're in a relationship and you don't know whether it's abusive, first of all, a guy should on no account try and beat you, even slap. In fact, there's a level that the guy will even shout at you, Seth. It's an abusive relationship.
Do you understand?
There's a way they will shout at you in public.
Please don't shout at me.
The fact is, a guy should respect his woman in public and in private.
But now,
he will pamper you outside and then come inside and give you like this. Doesn't make sense,
let's
actually.
balance this now. You know, we are all women. You understand? So we're speaking of the angle, angle of, fine, we are women. Men don't do this. What about the women? There are women to the abusers. Let's not even go there. There are women that actually beat their husbands.
Very true.
There are women that actually even take advantage for the fact that, maybe they may be in a situation, maybe the man is not providing or whatever. Maybe they've come to a position that, they are now able to provide and they're able to do some things. Women to actually abuse, like, not only the man. It's equal, like it's balanced, like women do it, men do it as well. But like in the whole society thing, there's always, a man is an abuser, a man is, what about
because the men don't even come out.
What do we even do?
The men will
actually
not come out. The men will not come out to say that.
There's some
my wife is doing this to me.
There may be some things.
They may be embarrassed.
They may be embarrassed, definitely.
That's what I want to say now.
It brings down like their ego and everything.
That's what I want to say. One of the things that men love so much, if you see a man that, let me use the word, adores the woman. If you see that man adoring that woman, it's only when that woman has sold her 99.9% respect to that man.
Like, my wife is loyal.
You see that man, he will literally do everything for that woman. That is
but
because no. See, let me tell you the truth. I'm talking some. Okay, let me say some.
You guys, there are situations that
Queen, let me say some
a
because
woman will do everything. A man will still be wicked.
They
will still do what they want to do in their mind. So let's not look at it in that way.
What I'm trying to say now, Joyce, what I'm trying to say is, see, one of the things men love so much is respect.
And be loyal,
we ladies,
whatever it is.
We ladies, I know we have this part of us that loves to talk too much, right? It's just in our nature. And
some, I was saying.
all right.
Yeah, but
some,
it's our nature.
Right?
Yeah.
But it's our nature that we ladies, we talk much. And then sometimes we don't even know when we're already talking down at the young man in the presence of his friends.
Yes.
And men do not like being talked down being talked down when they are around their friends. Like they prefer you to show them that selflessness of
but now
do you understand?
But now looking at these girls, look at the podcast now. The girl was speaking from the angle of, this was what she was going through. We didn't even ask the other way, like, let's hear from the man. What did the man do? Like, what exactly was like the reason for him to be beating her? Is it like, maybe come downstairs and she's not coming and goes upstairs? Why need to come downstairs? Blah blah blah. Like, we really need to know, because
like
I can't personally. I won't actually even believe like exactly what I will believe what she's going through, like she said, but like I won't 100% believe everything because we've not heard from the man too. Don't get me wrong, there are men that are abusive. There are also women that are abusive, you understand? But I think it comes from like both. It happens to like both genders, like, oh, this person can be abusive, this person can be abusive, not just men alone. But sometimes, what do we women do to trigger the men? That's one too. Another thing too, please don't be there. Oh, how much is the money? How much is the thing that he's giving you? Because I'm seeing, if you go on TikTok now, there's some girls like, oh, my boyfriend beats me, like they're having like black eyes and you see them with their bones straight, they're like, okay.
To impress who again with that black eyes?
Impress.
No,
they
Queen,
feel satisfied,
my question
like, oh,
is...
maybe he corrected me.
Wait.
Or they keep giving excuses for him. There are people that give excuses for them.
I know.
There are people that they know that in an abusive relationship, but they cannot just get out of it.
But they don't see it as abusive.
People don't know what love is. Love.
You know what Joy said initially? You know what Joy said initially, Queen? Queen said, I think they need to know the definition of
what it is,
what it means to be in an abusive relationship. Because I feel when you have a picture of that, it will guide you. Because by the time the man start talking to you in a public rudely, then you already know that.
Or talking down at you.
Or maybe because then you already know that like, I need to start. I need to correct this. I need to talk to him. Now you're talking to him in a polite way because you are deserving, you are trying to get his own respect too, right? So it means that you're going to tell him in a good way, in a calm way, in a proper way. So people should learn.
I think we should learn the different types of like abuse, so we know where we are getting it.
So we know where we are going.
There are people that are actually in a relationship and the boyfriend like talks them down, like, oh, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this. Like, you never just have yourself. But then you cannot just be yourself.
All of this has to be learned before you go into the relationship.
Exactly.
Because this thing called love is very blind. The thing is, once you get into this relationship, okay, for maybe your first relationship, and you're not really sure what an abusive relationship is, you don't even know what a relationship is like. The first person you meet might be the one to teach you what a relationship is like. So if they come and start telling you that I can beat you and it's for discipline, the person will believe that, okay, it's okay for him to beat me because that's how relationships are.
Okay,
so if you don't know what it's like to be in a relationship, if there's no example to see,
you won't know how to follow. Follow suit.
You won't know when you're in an abusive relationship.
You get topics of, let's say, marriages now. People, oh, you're in a marriage. Oh, my husband is beating my husband. So maybe we've heard it a lot of times. Several. So now imagine the marriage and like the relationship. What's the difference? You're just bounded by like rings and that's all. For me, that's why now the marriage is different. Maybe you're married, is my husband, he's beating me. Is it different for me? Actually,
that doesn't mean you should still stay there.
So are you saying the husband should beat you once, you should pack your things and you should go?
No, Queen, don't get me wrong. No, that's not what I'm saying. Because
Faith is trying to say
that's
another level now.
That's
like a deep question. So are you going to break up the relationship?
I'm not going to break up. I'm not going to break up.
For one bit?
No, I'm not going to break up with my husband. But I cannot be in an abusive marriage. I won't allow my husband to beat me oftentimes. Like, how about the
relationship?
No, you said marriage.
Okay, I'm just comparing. Like, what's the difference?
If he's in a marriage, man, you're in that marriage, and then he's beating you oftentimes. Wow, it means that someday he might beat you to death, or he might beat you to that peak
which is very true.
Which is.
Well, I'm not asking the question now to faith. It's for faith. So if you're in a relationship and your boyfriend beats you once, maybe slaps you once, and maybe you do something and he has like why would you do that? Like just a tap slap. And maybe after, he beats you. Like, what? Will you leave?
Okay, the first impression, the first time he just tapped me, I will want to have an understanding about that. I want to I'll try to sketch I'm trying to get a sketch of
try to know what is going on.
Like, why would you even do that? I could do that in a casual mode. I'll just in a playful mode. And then if he now tries it the second time, then I will question him. I don't even think I can manage.
Okay, you even be there.
But do you know their marriages and relationships?
That's what I want to say. I can't even.
Oh, you'll be there for the second time?
No, I don't even think.
Oh, you're going to back and leave?
A relationship.
I
know we can't go.
But even in marriage,
go on again.
What if in marriage?
In marriage, that's the thing. I feel
in marriage, you have to go seek for a counselor.
Okay.
And then you know what next to do.
Oh, okay. So let's go on a break. We're going to a quick break and we'll be right back. Please stay with us. Thank you. Welcome back, guys. So today Joy has a lot for us. So let's just get Joy to talk.
Okay, seems like, okay, on X, I came across something. And
on
then,
X, yeah.
Yeah, and it's about this lady who came out to tell her story. Apparently, she is the baby mama of twins. And the father, he's actually abroad. But then she met him when he was a lecturer in a school, and they were in a relationship and they were planning towards marriage, okay? And this guy told her he was traveling abroad, but promised that he would never forget her, that he would actually work towards them being together. But then when she told him that she was pregnant, he said she should abort the child. They didn't know it was twins then. And then she refused. She believed that she was scared of losing her life. And this guy was like, okay, if you can't do it normal way, take pills or something. He said you should abort the child, but she refused. He traveled abroad and stopped reaching out to her totally. What? So she actually, let me just complete this story first. So she actually went through hell because she showed pictures, of her taking pills, of her during her pregnancy stage, and she was always sick during that period, according to her. When it was time to give birth, she had to go through C-section and she could not deliver. She had to pay bills. And in all of this, she tried reaching this guy, but then she found out that he had blocked her. And then after putting to bed twins, her mother had to take care of her. And all, because they had to try and run around to get the money. It was over 200K. They didn't have it. They had to go and beg. The doctor even had to let some of the bills slide because they knew that this woman could not do it. She was having BP inside hospital. She just gave birth. It was terrible for her. And then after everything, she came out on X 1 year later to say this man has still not reached out. That if anybody knows him, they should tell him that his children are there. And then responding to this, just one moment, because the whole point of this is the reply that she got. So a man came on X to say that he was actually in that situation, but in this case, his mother refused to abort him as a child, even when his father said she should. And at the end, this father was never present in his life. His mother ended up mentally ill. So he didn't have his mother with him, didn't have his fatherly support. And he said he wished that, he's not enough for both of them are alive, but then he said he wished that his mother had aborted him rather than going through that trauma, because now the mother too, she got taken advantage of. Now he has a younger sister. They don't know who the father is. He's the one taking care of this child. So he's going through a lot. The question is, between abortion and an unstable home, which is better at this point? Because in this Nigeria, two of them, in fact, two of them are terrible. So I'll start with Queen. What do you think about this?
Oh, God. God help
Speechless,
us.
Right?
We know children are blessings from God. Like,
exactly.
Children are gifts from God.
Exactly.
But it doesn't mean you should go and be bunny, giving birth anyhow. Or it shouldn't mean that, or let's say you be with somebody that doesn't have like a future or is not responsible to like take care of you. Before you even get down, God has made people, or God has made men to be very intelligent, that they get to produce things. They are supplements, they are drugs, they are what's it called? There are so many things you can use to prevent unwanted children. So you shouldn't just go into any situation where you know that you are not capable on your own to even twins, not one, twins. It's not joke, please. For me, I personally think that if the guy said, oh, he wasn't ready, she should already cancel in her mind that, oh, this person is actually not a serious person. Like, this person actually doesn't even mean well for us in the future. Because why are we getting down and like now you're now married, like I'm now pregnant and you now say, oh, go
to be a father.
It just tells that this person upstairs nothing. So if he says, remove and get an abortion, and like maybe you're like, oh, your child, your health, or you don't want to give birth, you don't want to die, whatever it is, for me, I'll just say, just do. If you know you cannot carry the body, children are not it's not joke. Do you know how much pampers is? Do you know how much food is in this economy? Please, if you know you can't get into that kind of situation, avoid it. There are drugs to take. Abstain. Very simple. Thank you.
Very simple.
So I'm just gonna say
you must not get down.
So I'm just gonna say that that is why it's good for you to define whatever it is you're going into. First, have a picture of who am I really going out with? Is this guy really going to take good care of me? as we are conversing, during that conversation period, I should know who I am going to date or who I'm going to be staying with.
Yeah, but if you look at then again, this situation, this guy was not like, it's not a normal, it's not a Yahoo boy, let me put it this way, it's not a Yahoo boy, he's a lecturer in
that
a
does not have
sense. It's a kind of responsible person. Man, if you look at it. I mean, being a lecturer is not an easy thing.
Actually.
Yeah, so this person is kind of like, he's supposed to be planning towards his marriage and all, and he had promised her. So in this case, she did not know that stuff was going out
and
with,
that is why,
basically.
That is why as ladies, when we want to embark on relationship, we should always know what we want. The truth is, when you know what you want, you will sense it. When you are in that relationship,
ask the guy.
Be sensitive to what is happening. Don't be carried away with love. I know love is something that intoxicates, yeah? Now, but don't be carried away with it. Ask questions, be sensitive, ask people. Now, this person I'm going out with, can I know more about him? So when you are in that picture of when you're in that picture of that relationship and you are getting to know more about the young man, when things happen like this, you will know what to do. If he had it been now, okay, now that process where she was pregnant, if she knew the parents of that young man, of the lecturer, it would have been.
No.
If she knew the parents.
Who told you that the parents would have even accepted it? Because what about these parents?
I know, right?
The parents will all see. They will always support their child, no matter.
I know they will support their kids.
They will say, "Oh,
Queen." But what I'm trying to say is
to get an abortion. So why haven't you done it?
Some parents can do that. Why some parents will not do that? Some parents can do that. Why some will not do that? And you see that they will accept you. When they accept you, it will reduce the burden to an extent for you and your family.
What makes you think they were going to accept her?
Let me even tell you. Don't be surprised that in the future, in the nearest future, that young man will come for those kids.
Yes, and
most likely.
Don't even allow.
Most likely, he will come for those kids. And let me tell you the truth. Let me tell you the truth. Kids will always want to know who their parents are.
Definitely.
And no matter the story you tell them, no matter the bad story you tell them about their father, they will still want to know their parents. So what I'm just going to say is get information before you dive into any relationship. Know about that person so that if you guys are already going down there, you will know that, oh, to an extent he's responsible. He should be able to take care of me.
But what about this guy's case? Okay, because we're talking about two different families here. This lady went through this. What about this guy who was brought up in this situation? Now, his own story is that his father did not accept him, but his father's father accepted him.
As his grandfather.
Yes, his grandfather accepted him.
Okay, that means he's not alone then.
But then, shortly after, the grandfather died. Basically. So in the case where even the family that, like the man's family that was supposed to accept the child, the person that really loved him ended up dying. So in this situation now, he's saying that he would prefer to have been aborted. So if you want to talk to a lady now who's in this particular situation, she's in a relationship with this person, and then she believes that it would have ended in a good way. But then the guy is saying, "No, you're going to abort this child. I'm not ready to be a father."
No,
would you advise this lady to go and abort?
No child should be aborted.
We should get this thing.
No.
Let's get it straight.
Calm down.
Okay.
On my own opinion.
Queen, what will you say?
On my own opinion. Let's call a spade, whatever it is. Please go and get the abortion. Because I don't like to see children suffering. Do you know how many people we have like in orphanage? Do you know how many kids are roaming on the streets looking? Do you want to bring a child to the world and suffer? If you're not ready, please, there is nothing for me. There is nothing wrong.
Okay.
If you know you cannot sustain the child to like a certain having a child is no joke. You people think it's just a normal thing.
Okay.
So wait. Imagine now I'm not financially stable to like take care of my own self, and now decide I want to go and get.
Okay.
So
what I'm going to say, from my own point of view is, see, any lady that is already at that point where you know that you have had an intercourse and then you're pregnant with a baby for the young man you are with, see, keep the pregnancy. Abortion is prohibited. Yes, this is faith talking. Abortion is a no-no, right? Viewers, really, abortion is a no-no. See, that pregnancy is there. God knows how to take care of it in a way. I know. Now, let me tell you. God, I know. Sorry. Wait, I know.
God said abstain from
sin.
Good.
I know. But do you know that, Queen, do you know that there's a penalty for that?
Okay.
The process where you are struggling.
Abstain from anything. If you know you cannot.
See,
leave it alone.
Joy,
that is
Joy,
it. You must not die.
Do you get
Everybody
what I'm trying
must
to say?
not commit sin.
Queen, see that process where you're going to go through the tough time, where you're going to be having sleepless nights, where you won't even have money sometimes to feed. I feel like those are your time for will I use the word punishment? Because on a norms, if you didn't have that pregnant, trust me, you'll be enjoying your life as a single girl. But because you went through that route and the young man is not there, that is why you are suffering. If the young man is there, you will get a proper
What makes you
treat,
think the young man will be there
treat.
and will still actually...
You will get a luxury treat.
There are so many people. There are so many people that actually have the boyfriend, but the boyfriend is not capable. So my dear, if
you're not entirely.
If you're not capable for, if
that's
some
a
of us
different thing entirely.
But in this scenario,
abortion is a no.
In this scenario,
Please don't bring any child. I don't
support.
like a situation of bringing a child to suffer. I don't even like seeing.
I'll actually support. I'll actually go with Faith on this one.
Abortion
Don't bring
is a
any child to
no-no.
suffer.
Abortion
Don't even
is
do
a
it.
no-no.
Abstain from
Abortion
it.
is murder.
Please.
It's murder.
There's
Even
something
if it's
called
with one,
what's it
even
called
if
now?
it's with one or with two.
They've made
if
a
you
lot
go
of
in-
things.
if you go
There
into
are
the science-
substances to
if you
prevent
go-
you from getting
Queen,
pregnant.
See, at the end
So,
of
Queen,
at the
abortion
who
end
can
is a
do what
no-no.
you
at the
cannot
end
start?
of this scenario, we cannot advise anybody to go and do an abortion.
Exactly.
Because we don't know the kind of doctor they will go to. We don't know
And
what
then
they
you
will
lose
do.
your womb.
And then they may lose
Oh,
their
yeah,
lives
Faith.
or lose
And
their
lose
womb.
the baby.
There are
Calm
consequences to this thing.
Yes.
So please, abortion cannot
It's
be
a no-no.
supported.
I'm not
But
saying
the
abortion.
best thing, the
I'm
best
not
thing at
saying
the end.
abortion, whatever. Everyone has like their own
own view,
faith,
right?
their own view. Please, if you know you cannot, say I cannot. You can even go to somebody and say, oh, I cannot actually take. You can go to a doctor. See, all this is maybe Nigerian mentality. Oh. Go abroad is legal. There's so many places abroad like,
Queen.
oh, you cannot take a
Queen.
child, whatever,
Actually,
no problem.
you are right.
Why will you bring
Enjoy
up a
abroad.
child
I have
and
to say this.
suffer?
I have to say this before we
Don't
end
do
the show.
that. That's a bad
even
thing.
I have to
If
say
you don't have
this
the
before we
money,
leave this
stay
show.
away
In the
from
Western world,
Ghana
there's
intercourse.
still
There is nothing
fights
wrong.
going
All right.
on
Joy,
about
being
abortion,
single.
Joy, I have
whether it's
to
right
say
or
this.
wrong.
I have to say this before
Why
we
will you
end
bring
the
a
show.
child to suffer when
I
you don't
have
have
to say
money?
this
See,
before we
there
end
are
the
You're
show.
joking on yourself. You guys are not okay, Shugba. Do
There are
you know how much pampers is?
different-
I'm not sure you know what it is
That
to take care of a
aside,
child.
there are different scenarios where
Yes.
it seems like people may want to think that abortion
Yes,
is the only
yes,
way.
the
Especially in
only
a case where
way.
it's a young girl who is on her own and can't take care of herself, wants to take care of a child. And see, different scenarios where abortion may seem like the only way.
Yes.
But I would never actually support
Abortion.
abortion.
Whichever way
Please,
no,
please.
guys.
Best things, this is the
Please,
best
abstain.
abstain.
Don't
do.
do it.
If you are not married, don't
Yes,
do it.
don't do
Don't
it.
say I want to taste it. Oh, please.
Exactly.
Do not taste the bedroom.
Please.
Guys, don't listen to Queen.
Please
Even
use it.
best
And
control
stay on your own.
Guys, don't listen to Queen.
Don't bring any child to
Don't
suffer.
listen to
You're on your
Alex
own.
Reina.
People don't know what pampers is in this world. People
Best
are
control
joking.
pills can fail.
Okay.
Exactly.
Best control pills can fail. Don't do it.
I'm not talking about
Don't
best
do it.
control pills. There is something called. Oh
my
God, oh
goodness.
God. So let's just leave that.
Oh my
Thank
God.
you so much, guys, for staying with us. Today was good, please. So see you next on the next episode. Bye for
Yes,
now.
bye, guys.
Bye.